Hello, this is Mr. Stein, and in this video, we're going to take a look at examples 3 and 4 for section 6.6, the general form of the equation for a linear function. By the time you're done this section, you should be able to convert linear functions into the standard and general form. You should be able to determine the x and y intercepts of a linear function in standard and general form. Really, you need to know standard form because you just convert general form to standard form and then find the x and y intercept. Convert standard and general form into slope-intercept form. You do that by isolating the y variable. So if you remember, this is standard form right here. A coefficient times x plus a coefficient times y equals a constant, where the coefficient of x has to be a natural number, and the coefficient of y and the constant have to be integers. General form is ax plus by plus c equals 0. All right, let's go to examples 3 and 4. Example 3. Determine the slope of the line with this equation. 5x minus 2y plus 12 equals 0. Now, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to take this equation, we're going to turn it into slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we start, I'm going to just rewrite out the equation. 5x minus 2y plus 12 equals 0. Now my whole goal is to isolate this y. So let's start doing that. I'm going to take the 10 over to get minus 10 on the other side. So 5x minus 2y equals minus 10. Now I'm in standard form. Up here I was in general form. This was general form. Now I'm in standard form. Now I take my 5x over to the other side. So negative 2y is equal to negative 5x minus 10. I just subtracted 5x from both sides. Almost done here. I've almost got y isolated to get us into y equals mx plus b. I just divide everything by negative 2. Divide everything on this side by negative 2. That's going to give me y. And then I do this 5x, negative 5x divided by negative 2. And I don't change this into a decimal. I leave it as a fraction. Negative divided by negative will give me 5 over 2x. Then I do the negative 10 divided by negative 2, and that will give me a plus 5. Now, if you look, I'm in y equals mx plus b form. That means my slope is easy to pick out. My slope is my coefficient of my x term. So my slope is equal to positive 5 over 2. So we started with an equation in general form. We converted it into y equals mx plus b, or point-intercept form, by isolating y. Then we could use that to determine our slope. All right, example 4. Akiko is making a ribbon shirt. She has 60 centimeters of ribbon that she will cut into 5 pieces with 2 different lengths. 2 pieces have the same length, and the remaining 3 pieces also have equal length. Generate some data for this relation. Okay, so she's got here, she's got a 60, I'm just going to draw it out in this. She got a 60 centimeters of ribbon. Then she's going to chop this up. 2 pieces have the same length, so she's chopping it here and here. Then these 2 pieces have the same length. Then the remaining 3 pieces will also have the same length. So we have to take this bit left over and chop it into 3 equal spots. So here, here, and here. So that's, I don't know, kind of close. So this one, and this one are all the same length. All right, so we're going to just draw another ribbon. We're going to build a table of values. Okay, so the 2 pieces. So the two pieces with the same length. I need to give this a variable, 2 pieces. But the other one has 3 pieces, so they can't both be t. So I'm going to do d for 2 and t for 3. Because in French, 2 is deux. And in French, 3 is trois. So if I cut my 2 pieces, 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter. So these guys are 1 centimeter long. Then there will be 58 centimeters left for those 3 pieces. That means each one of those pieces will be 58 divided by 3, and 58 divided by 3 is a strange number. It is 19 1/3. So these will all be 19.3, 19.3, 19.3. Okay. It's not great numbers. Let's see if we can find some easy numbers to work with. I'm going to guess 3 centimeters will give us some easier numbers. All right, so I'm going to erase this out. I'll give me a nice... So I've got myself my 60 centimeter ribbon. I've got a 3 centimeter piece and a 3 centimeter piece. That means I have 54 centimeters left over. And 54 centimeters cut into 3 will be 18 centimeters. 1, 2, 18, 18, 18. Well, that was some nice easy numbers. Let's try 6 centimeters for my 2 pieces. So I'm going to erase this. And you should start to see a pattern here. So I've got a 6 centimeter piece and a 6 centimeter piece. That means I've got 48 centimeters left over. Divide that by 3, and that's 16 centimeters. Let's try 9 centimeters. So I'm going to do this again. Draw my ribbon. 9 centimeters, 9 centimeters, that's 18 centimeters. 60 minus 18. It's going to be 42 centimeters left over. And we cut that into 3 equal pieces, and we will have 14 centimeters. Oh, that's 4 pieces. Anyways, 42 divided by 3 is equal to 14. So you can see we got 14 centimeters. Now you can see the pattern here. If we take this guy up to 12 centimeters, then these guys will be 12 centimeters as well. Oh, if we take this guy up to 15 centimeters, then this guy will be down to 10 centimeters. Now, I don't like this number 1. This is my first item right here. If I make this 0 centimeters, how long will each of the 3 pieces be? 20 centimeters. Now in this time, I'm choosing how long my 2 pieces that are the same length are. And how long the 3 pieces are, that is my dependent variable. So we're now going to graph this out. I'm going to erase this guy right here. Let's graph this out. My independent variable is my 2 pieces. My 2 pieces, how long they are. And this is my 3 pieces. Okay, now my 3 pieces it goes up to 20. So I have to go 0, 10, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, up to 20. My 2 pieces, I have to count up by 3. So I'm just going to actually just count up by 3s. Let's see what we got. We got 15 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. There's 15. Okay, so it's not bad. Now let's graph it. When my variable d is 0, my t is 20 right there. When it's 3, 1, 2, 3, it's 18. Should be right there. When it's 6, it is 16. And then when it is 6, then 9, it'll be 14. 10, 11, 12, it's 12. 15, it's 10. My equation will graph down like that. Okay. So we've generated some data, we've graphed it. B. Oh, we've done B. This is B right here. The graph is B. Let's do letter C. Write an equation for the relation general form. So let's take a look. First, let's write it in y equals mx plus b form, because that's easiest first. Because we can see our slope. This goes down 2, and it goes over 3. Remember when you're doing slope to always watch the scales. Each grid up and down is 2, so it goes down 2 over 3. So our slope is equal to negative 2 over 3. Watch the scales. So our equation is negative 2 over 3x plus 20. That's our equation y equals mx plus b form. But now we want to get this into general form. So let's start by getting into standard form first. Let's take this over to this side to get plus 2/3 x plus y is equal to 20. Now we need to get rid of our fraction from x, so we multiply everything by 3. Each term in our equation gets multiplied by 3. So we get 2x plus 3y is equal to 60. Now do you notice something? This 60 is the total length of the cloth. There's 2 pieces of the same length, and then there's 3 pieces of this length. Now this is standard form. We're not done into general form yet. To do that, we just bring our 60 over. 2x plus 3y minus 60 equals 0. There's general form. All right. Letter D. Can each of the 2 pieces be 18 centimeters long? And each of the 3 pieces be 3 centimeters long? Well, let's try that. So what we're saying, oh boy. I shouldn't have x and y in this, should I? I should have d for x and t. So this is 2 times d plus 3 times t. There's my final answer. Now, in letter D, we're asking, can d equal 2 and t equal, in D we're asking, can d equal 18 and t equal 3? So d equal 18 and t equal 3. So let's try it out. 2 times 18 plus 3 times 3 minus 60, does that equal 0? Well, 2 times 18 is 36, plus 9 minus 60, does that equal 0? 36 plus 9 is 45, minus 60 does not equal 0. So this does not work. if our two pieces that are the same length are 18 centimeters, our three pieces that are the same length cannot be 3 centimeters. They have to be something else. What do they have to be? Well, let's look at our table up here. If our two pieces that are the same length are 18 centimeters, our three pieces that are the same length are going to have to be 8 centimeters long. Now let's look at the second one. Can the two pieces that are the same length be 3 centimeters long and the three pieces that are the same length 18 centimeters long? And the answer to that is yes, they can. Look at our table here. We put that piece of data in our table. So the answer to question number 3 is yes. All right, that was a pretty confusing question. I hope it kind of made sense to you. If you have any